Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of This is Pale, Season 1, Episode 4, Big Swing Energy. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. We do reviews here. This is the Diva Nation, okay? And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. All right, now, give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. If you hear Cat hollering, he is outside my office, and I'm not letting him in, okay? Anyway. All right. So we start off with Goddess Polly, okay? And this is Bri and Marley. Bri is packing up moving because she got mad last week because Dre had a little attitude with her, and Marley didn't check her, so then now she gonna move into the pool house, okay? The pool house, okay? I'm like, whatever, honey child. To me, I do believe that this is this is not form. This is this is basically stunts and shows with Bri and Marley. Okay, that's how I say it. It's like stunts and shows. They just putting on for the camera, and it's cool. Okay, we need entertainment too. Okay, because I do believe this is stunning the show. And second of all, what do they do to rent this whole big house with a pool house? Okay, because I know it's a rental because ain't no furniture in there. Ain't no furniture in there, okay? And they just got little bitty pictures everywhere, And, yeah. I said, so what do they do to afford this rental? Anyway, Marley comes home, finds out that she moved. And so she calls Key, okay? Key is a potential girlfriend. Now, is she a potential girlfriend, or did she move up in the polycule? Okay, because when you asked her to be in the polycule, she said she had to think about it. Okay, so did she move up? Because they call her like like she moved up in the polycule. Okay, I just don't. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so Key, the potential girlfriend, is going to talk to Bri, the girlfriend. Okay, she gonna call her. So hey, we'll find out later what happened. Okay, so we're going to Redding, California, with the poly thruple, okay, and that is Kami Kilolo, okay, and Nita Nene, okay, and Trent, okay, because I call them Kilolo and Shanae because they both got braids, okay, they both have braids in their hair, and I'm like, where they do that at? I guess in Redding, California. Okay? All right. So, it's the Thruple's date night. Okay? So, Nita Nene speaks out about Lee. Now, Lee, last week, Lee was the lesbian that Nita Nene had a date night with last week. And she, she kind of stirred up some lesbianic energy in Nita Nene. And so, because she don't get that lesbianic energy from Kami Kilolo, she she stirred up some stuff in me, because she, apparently, Nita's bisexual and Kami is not. And so, this throuple is not good for Nita because Kami is not bisexual and she need a woman's touch. Okay, per se, she need a woman's touch. Okay, so Kami said, she said, basically, let me tell you what she said. Let me come closer. Nita said, I need my pussy ate. They bleeped it out. But she said, I need my pussy ate. And so then Trent was like, yeah, because I'm a man, is it's a difference? She said, yes, it's a difference. There's a difference between a man eating my pussy and a woman eating my pussy. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that. Okay? And Kami ain't eating it. Okay? So she need her pussy and my woman. Okay? And that's where Lee come in. I understand all of that. All of it. Okay? I understand all of that. Okay? But Kami and Trent is upset because that wasn't communicated when they started their throuple. Okay? But when they started their throuple, okay, Nita thought that she could convert Kami like she does every other straight woman that don't, and like every other straight woman, because she says she ain't never had a problem with that. But she can't convert Nita. Okay. Oh no, Kami. She can't convert Kami. Okay. So 3 years go by and she needs a woman's touch. Okay. So they're gonna have to figure this out. But they said it wasn't communicated at 3 years ago. Yes, it wasn't communicated 3 years ago because she thought she could turn the whole out. Excuse me. Okay, she can turn Kami out, but apparently she can't turn Kami out, so she needs something else. Okay, and they're gonna have to figure this out. Okay. And also the problem is Kami and Trent are older, and she's younger. And so it's kind of giving a, and also they're also giving her room and board and things like that. So if she messes up her whole entity as far as her living situation. So Nita's in a rock, caught between a rock and a hard place. Honestly and truly. Okay, because she is financially dependent on them. And as long as basically Trent getting what he want, and she eating what's her name, coochie, Kami coochie, that's it, fuck her needs basically. I mean that's how I feel about it. Fuck her needs. Because you financially dependent on us. Plus, she went to jail. Then so so then they waited for her to get out of jail and all this other stuff. She is financially and dependent on them. For room and board. Unless she can move in with Lee with the eyelashes. Lee with the lashes, honey. Stud with the lashes, okay? But yeah, I feel for Nita. I feel for Nita. If she's not getting her woman's touch, her lesbianic feelings, she's not getting any of that from Nita. So, and Nita is not Nita, Kami. And Kami is probably, I don't know. I think they need to at least give Nita like, because she is satisfying another need. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Because I was just like, maybe they should give her a date every 2 weeks. But they probably everybody going need a date every 2 weeks. But here's the thing also I think about it is that Nita is in love with Kami. I do believe that Nita is in love with Kami, because that's how they got their throuple. Is she saw Kami and she was just like, I will go through your husband to get to you. So I think she's in love with Kami, but Kami is in love with Trent. Okay. Honestly, truly, I think Trent is in love with Nita. I honestly, truly think but he's in love with Kami too, because that's high school love. So he's in love with Kami, but I think he's in love with Anita too. But Kami's in love with Trent. She ain't in love with Nita. She love her, but she's not in love with her. But Kami, okay, so Kami is in love with Trent, and she's not in love with Nita. She loves Nita, okay? But Nita is in love with Kami, period, point blank. And she will do anything for her, and probably suppress her own sexual needs to stay with Kami, okay? Because she ain't getting nothing out of sex with Kami. I mean, yes, she ain't getting nothing out of sex with Kami. Nothing. She's just pleasing her. Okay? She's just pleasing her. She ain't getting nothing out of it. Nah, she getting a whole lot out of Trent. I think they sex is off. They said they sex is off the chain. She getting a whole lot from Trent, but she ain't getting nothing from Kami. Nothing. So, I get all of that. Bless your hearts. Well, let's go on to this Poly Ink people. I could care less about these Poly Ink people, but I'm gonna tell y'all about them. Okay, so it's Becca, who is the V. Okay. So Becca down here in the V, okay, in the part down here. And then we got Davis over here, and we got Jacob over here, and this is Becca at the bottom, okay? So Davis is a transgender. So Davis was a woman and became a man, okay? I still don't know if he got a penis or not, or she licking vagina as well in Davis, okay? And then we have Jacob, who Becca is married to for, I don't know, for 10 years. I think they've been married for 10 years, okay? And I think they just came on this show because their business is not bringing in a lot of money. So if they go on the show and they promote their business, maybe they can get some more people in there, so they won't have to close the shop. That's what I think they're on this show for. But whatever the case may be, Davis proposed to Becca, and so Becca accepted. Not to say that she can get married to this woman, but she accepted the engagement, okay? And so Davis and Jacob got to play nice in the sandbox, because they don't want to make Becca mad, and Jacob don't want to give her an ultimatum, and Davis don't want to. Well, Davis can't give her an ultimatum because he ain't married to her. Okay, so yeah, and Jacob, he real corny. He real corny. But they did meet. Uh, uh 10 years ago. He said he saw her when she walked into the tattoo shop, and and he was all mesmerized and all the other stuff. But he's so corny though. But anyway, they got married and stuff. You know. But yeah. I don't think he could like put his foot down and stuff like that. Becca running all of this show. Okay. So yeah, so they live together and they work together. Okay. This is a polycule too. So then we got Polly on the rocks, and that is BK and Tehmeena and BQ. I was like, who is BK? Ain't that Burger King? I'm sorry. Ain't that Burger King? It is BQ, okay? BQ and Tehmeena. So Tehmeena's meeting her friend Jackie. Jackie trying giving her some information on what's that boy name? On BQ. He on Facebook. He on it's a group. It's a group saying, "Are we dating the same man?" On Facebook. So apparently his picture came up. Are we dating the same man? So she didn't put his picture on there. So he dating somebody else. And apparently it was communicated in the comments and stuff that he dating some more folks. Okay. He dating some more folks. Okay. In the Long Island area or whatever. He dating some more folks, okay? So she mad. I don't know why she mad. I don't know why she mad. I don't know why she mad. I think she just I think she love him. I do think she love him, but I think she putting on a lot of stuff because you knew he was cheating. That's why you formed that's why you said we're gonna do polygamy. Well, we're gonna get another girl. y'all just gonna have three people too. You was gonna get another girl. It was gonna look like you, and y'all gonna have sex with her, or he gonna have sex with her. I don't know if you go that way either. Like like Kami don't. I don't know if you go that way either. So yeah. And so he was having sex with her and all that other stuff, and then he was still cheating. So then you got mad, and then you broke up with him, and then, you decided to do it again. And then, he was still cheating. I mean, I don't know what you so mad about. Okay, I understand you upset, but I don't know why you so mad. Okay, you should realize that. You should know this by now. Anyway, moving on. Tehmeena said, yeah, so that was it. Okay, so we go back to the poly throuple, Nita. So Nita and Zoe, and that's Trent and Kami's daughter, and she's poly as well. They go have a picnic, and so Zoe's trying to talk to her. She was like, y'all had a closed throuple, and she said, and you wanted to be closed. Yes, because she want Kami for herself. I mean, she want Kami for herself. That's it. I really don't think she want Trent. She want Kami for herself. Okay. So she said, Nita was like, what she said, we were trinogamous. Okay, she was like, is that a word? Whatever. A trinogamous for 3 years. And then Zoe said, well, put yourself in my mom's shoes. She said, what if she found some other woman. And then she was like, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. So yeah, she is in love with Nita. I mean, what's that child name? Kami. She in love with Kami. You know? And she don't know what to do with these feelings because it's not reciprocated. It's not reciprocated. You know? It's not reciprocated. So, I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know what she's going to do. Zoe said, well, what are your biggest fears? Nita said your mom probably thinks I'm trying to replace her. Yeah. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't you try to replace her as far as your sex? Okay? As far as your sex. Why wouldn't you try to replace her? Okay? Because you not getting what you need from her. So yeah, yeah. You should replace her. As far as your sex, don't replace her for as far as anything else, okay? You take care of her, and that's what I feel. You take care of her and have Lee take care of you. Okay? Because you still financially dependent on it. But I think Trent is going to do whatever he needs to do to keep you, because he really loves you. He really loves you. More so than I think. I think the love for Kami is deeper, okay, because they've been together since high school. But that fire, lust, love that he has for Nita, I think he gonna do whatever he need to do to keep her happy. Okay, to keep her happy. So we'll figure this out. But as far as I'm concerned, if Kami loved you, she would try to please you. But she doesn't love you. Okay? She doesn't love you. That's why you can only kiss her, in the mouth. Okay? And you probably can't French kiss her. You probably just, that's it. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. That's it. Moving on. We got the goddess of Poly. All right, so Marley tried to act like she was asking Bri out for lunch, dinner, whatever, and then she started laughing, talking about, no, I ain't asking her for dinner. I'm having dinner with Dre. Okay, Dre is one that caused all the commotion. Dre asked Marley where's her other half. She said she moved out because I'm still married. And so she said, oh, you still married? She said yes. And she was just like, well, you need to close that door to start another relationship. And Dre said in confessional, you definitely need to close that door if you're going to have a relationship with me. So, so she going to have to close that door. Okay. Meanwhile, Bri is playing pickleball with Key. Okay, these are all potential girlfriends, even though they must be girlfriends because they are talking to him, they hanging out with him, and all the other stuff. We don't see him hanging out with no other potential girlfriends but them. Okay, so Key was like, "How you gonna move out and you gonna raise?" What she say? She said, you gonna raise Marley's blood pressure.
Oh my God.
She gonna raise Marley blood pressure. Why she say she gonna? Cause she fat. Is she fat? That's how she gonna raise her blood pressure. I said, God damn it. God. You go. Well, she said she gonna raise her blood pressure. Her blood pressure may be fine. Why you say just because she fat? Okay, I'll leave that alone. I'm mad. I'm mad about that. My blood pressure fine, but I take blood pressure medicine. Moving on. And so Key said that she may not be ready to close that chapter, because she's probably still in love with her husband. But I noticed that Bri had on a B and an M necklace, okay? But she didn't have on that M necklace in a confessional. So we don't know if they still together, because she definitely had that B and that M necklace on. But in that confessional, she only had that B on. We'll see. Anyway, so we going back to Poly Inc. Jacob and Davis go and find Becca engagement gift. Okay. They would like a better relationship going forward. They try to coexist. It look like they're coexisting now. It don't look like they pissed off at each other. So I don't even know what the big deal is. I think they just on this show so they can promote their business. Cause I don't see no attitude with them. Okay. Unless, Jacob, corny ass, had an attitude and he ain't say nothing. If he ain't say nothing, then fuck it. Who cares? So, and both vying for Becca's affection. Whatever, man. they are able to date somebody else. They need to date somebody else. Okay, they need to date somebody else. Okay, Becca. Cause one person said, "Would she find somebody else?" And that's the truth, though. She can bring as many men, trans, whatever, women as she want to, and so Jacob and Davis need to do the same thing. They need some more people, because if they vying for what's the name, affection, they ain't going nowhere. Goddess Polly, Marley is having a party for all her potential girlfriends, because that's what a guy, Dre and Key are girlfriends. Okay, so Key tells Dre that she talked to Key tells Dre, those are the potential girlfriends, that Bri, the one that moved in the pool house, doesn't like Dre, the big girl. Okay, Dre don't care. Dre said, but Marley does. See, Dre is an alpha female, just like Bri, and so I guess they feel like it's only going to be one alpha female in the polycule, and that's what what's her name said. Key, the potential girlfriend, said that Dre is gonna mess up the whole polycule, because she's an alpha female and Bri is alpha female, and so they gonna clash heads. So basically, it's gonna be one alpha female and then all her girlfriends. That's what Bri want. Okay. Anyway, so Bri arrived. She looked corny and she acting corny. She throwing potato chips around, Then she grabbed Key and tried to steal her. And then Marley was like, she said, I throw water on both of y'all if you don't get out. And so Marley kicked Bri out. Okay. That, but I think all of this is performative for the cameras. I don't think it's that deep around there. I think it's performative for the cameras. And hey, we'll be interested in it. We more interested in it in the Poly Inc. Okay. Okay. We are more interested in the poly polythrouple. Um the date night. No. So Nita puts a swing up in the master bedroom. Um and Trent helps her to put a big ass swing up so she can apologize to Nita. And Nita over here talking about, yeah, the sex with Nita is great. Kami was like, yeah, the sex with Nita is great. And da da da. What sex? She is satisfying you. You not satisfying her. So y'all ain't really having no sex. You had she's satisfying you. Y'all not really having sex because you're not satisfying her. You're not satisfying her. I don't know unless you put a strap on and but she still want her pussy, okay? And you not doing it. Okay? You not doing it. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah. But she apologized to her with all of this swing and I don't know. It's whatever they do, because like I said, apparently she satisfied her, but she not satisfying. Cammy's not satisfying neither. So I don't know. Moving on, we go to BQ and Tehmeena. So BQ finally come in, and he mad about the tracker. Tehmeena mad about the Facebook post. Tehmeena said, no, BQ said he knew about the Facebook post and he knew it was going to come out. Okay? He knew it was going to come out. So, and so she going to say, we're going to go to therapy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If we ain't going to therapy, we done. Okay? So, we are going to therapy. And so he agrees to go to therapy. Ain't no therapy gonna help him, but we're gonna leave that alone. But he does say that Tehmeena is his best friend, his business partner. He in love with her, da 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 da. But you still want to have sex with everybody else, so you really ain't that in love with her. So that was it, y'all. Okay, that was it. So give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, y'all.